Hello there, and welcome to this session doing some tactics in the Catalan for white. Of course, I wore a black turtleneck that you cannot even see in the camera, so I'm just one big floating head, and I do this in honor of playing with the white pieces. We are doing what I call tactic after the tactic, which is to say, after winning material with what I believe is bishop e3, queen here gets the queen trapped. So you have to find some other square for the queen, and it's not so easy. She doesn't have any of these. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have takes. She can't go here. If here, or here. So there are basically three moves to look at. There's bishop here, there's knight here, there's queen f, and there's queen h5. After knight here, there's bishop takes, queen takes, or rook takes, I suppose. And then bishop takes for the full rook. Pawn takes, and then, move the knight away, and maybe black gets a pawn there for the piece, but it doesn't seem to be persuasive enough. And the same thing basically after queen h5. After queen f5, I'm probably taking the queen first. I could also throw in e4. No, I'm not going to throw in e4. I'm going to take. They play pawn takes, and then bishop takes knight. If pawn takes, bishop takes. And if rook moves away, then I'm going to move my right knight away, and I'm the full piece up again. Maybe knight here is more persuasive. So that's kind of my tactic after the tactic. My long-term plan, or my short-term plan in this position, is probably just to get my bishop developed and get a rook on the d file and c file. So I believe it's bishop here. Yep, queen here is what's played. Bishop takes. What do they want? Computer wants pawn takes. No, computer wants knight here. Ooh, interesting. Very cute. h4. I don't like knight takes. I don't think that's as good. I think you should let me move. And yeah, I think this is more persuasive. But perhaps it allows pieces to come off the board too quickly. And yeah, you do eventually have to just sort of give up material, return material, some of the material. Okay, I see there's some kind of pin on the C file. I'm not really sure how to use it yet. Bishop takes, there's pawn takes. Also, this knight is currently standing in the way. So, what shall we do? There's also something here, maybe. Oh, That's interesting. So there's knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, king takes, and then there's e4. There's also e4 immediately. Knight takes, queen takes, e4. And if knight moves anywhere, I'm either winning the piece or the exchange and a pawn. Okay. Right, so e4. And then what's my tactic after the tactic? If knight f6, bishop here, queen takes, bishop takes. I'm playing bishop takes, let's say they bring a piece in, queen here, and I should be able to tidy up quite. Oh wait, no, my pawn's on e4. I can't take on c6. But I'll be able to hold that. I can already see ways to convert that. What's the black source of counterplay? The black source of counterplay is this pawn. So if the bishop comes here, I'm probably playing b4. Not quite. So, yeah, I knew that that wouldn't be played, but this is definitely the best way to play it. Of course, I should have calculated that. I'm being fucking stupid and lazy. Okay. Rook takes, rook takes, rook d6. Where does the bishop go? Bishop here, bishop takes. Rook takes, rook check is made. Rook check. I have knight back or I have bishop back. Maybe knight back, but then you would have bishop takes, but then I would have rook mate. Okay, so what's the best defense for black that isn't just giving up the bishop and then like playing a5 or something? Or g6. G6 probably more reasonable. I have an eyelash caught in my eye. Takes, takes, rook here, bishop takes, g6. Rook here, rook back, rook check, bishop here, bishop b7, well then takes, checkmate. What is a good move for black after rook d6? Immediate g6, bishop takes, knight takes. Yeah, maybe just bishop takes and just sell your pawn at as high of a price as you can. Yeah, I was right. I was right. That is indeed the line. Yeah, and then g6. g5, very common maneuver in rook endgames to immediately press g5 or g4. Push g5 or g4. Let's do one more. Takes, 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 very important move. Bishop takes, and then pawn here wins a piece. I've seen this position usually arises out of the opening. Well, I suppose this is the opening, but black is often safe in these move orders. Somehow, black is not safe in this position. Not certain what exactly happened, but I've seen this. I haven't seen this tactic before, but I've seen very similar opening theory lines where you do this, where you sack on not sack, but give up the bishop pair on f6, and then push e5. If they just go back, I'll go back. I could also push, yeah. If they move the bishop away, I'm just going to push on e5 and win another piece. The bishop covers the c6 square. What else can be done? I think they just have to buy into the main line. Knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, Pawn takes, push, takes, well then your queen's hanging. I don't see it. I simply don't see a good response for black. But of course we need to find one. God damn it. Gotta find what is the tenacious response? I'm so bad at being tenacious. I'm so bad at finding resilient moves. It's terrible. Bishop here, pawn here. I think you have to take with the pawn because otherwise you're losing the exchange here as well. So knight here, queen here, bishop here, pawn here, pawn here. Let's say the queen comes here. Yeah, that's tenacious. That's resilient, right? Well, then after that we can play queen g4. There we go. Anything else is just too easy. But there we go. That's some resilience. But actually it loses. It's even worse for black. But I finally found something that was resilient. There we go. I'm content. I'm content. The point is if bishop takes, then queen takes drops e2. You got to find queen g4. Yep, queen e2. So this is not the line. The line that I proposed is g takes, still pawn pushes, and I proposed this, but then queen g4 is indeed the winning move. And sometimes I look in her eyes. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Okay, I think I did say that was going to be the last one, but I was very happy to find the resilient move, the resilient defense in that position, even if it was, quote unquote, more losing. But in bullet, that would give someone trouble. Thank you for joining me here today on my own chess journey, and until the next time, good luck with your own. Bye-bye for now.